Hello, friends, and welcome into a We Kick They Butt Monday. Ooh, little BTA action. That's belt to bottom. BTB. We'll make it BTB to make it TV friendly. Take that, Washington. We're wearing our second place crowns today, baby. Big dub. Let's talk about the Cowboys win. Starts meow. All right, we're looking at you, Jerry Jones. I'm looking right at you, Jerry Jones. It's time to go add to this thing, baby. We're hot. We're hot. 3-3-1. Woo is what I wrote on my whiteboard. Woo. It's a white or a magic marker. It is my whiteboard. But it's a magic marker.
Magic marker.
That's the third segment. Third segment of the show.
What did you think he said?
Yeah, what did you think I said?
I don't know what.
Jesse, you good
just
today?
heard white.
You forgetting stuff?
I just heard. White wasn't a part of the program today.
Welcome into the show. I am the white person on the show, here to represent my entire people. But welcome in, everybody. We're about to talk about your Cowboys beating the Commanders, what they need to do, what they did do, all the different things.
Dan Myers, what up, man? First one in.
My name is Jeff.
Dan!
I'm next to former Cowboy wide receiver Jesse Holland.
That's that Monday energy right there, baby. That's that
Yeah.
Monday energy.
Yeah. He's next to the greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, Mr. Clarence
What we
Hill.
gonna get? What about gout? I mean,
What
see,
about gout?
you gotta go there. You got Jesse, you got me.
What
You
about
gotta
gout?
put my song on. Yeah, quit
What
doing my
about
song.
gout? What about
Man,
gout?
y'all need to stop that. I will say this. Dallas
got
is a
gout?
better city following the Cowboys win. There's a lot of excitement in this office today, this Monday morning.
Yeah.
People are happy all across the city. Last night, people did not leave that stadium. I left about 8:30. Parking was still crazy. People were enjoying that win last night.
Good.
That's
Good for them. Good for them.
Next, Clarence is the second greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, but he's hot on his trails, Mr. Ali Jawad.
Oh, Jackie. Hey, Jackie Flores, you better get in here. Look at my boy Ali. My boy got a fresh cut.
Jackie.
Look at my boy Ali. Got the fresh cut. Got the lineup. He got He got the tapered sides. Woo, tapered all the way around. I see you, baby.
Jackie, you cheating on me. You used to like me. Now you like Ali.
Dirty Mackin. Look at him. Look at him. Dirty Mackin. Bro, why are you dirty Mackin, bro? You not the flavor she want no more. Ali came aboard, and now Ali making sure that the MLA format is there and the spelling is on point. No misspelled words in the newsletter.
I got some.
Oh, you a dirty Mac, yo.
I got some other options.
I don't want to know.
So,
dirty Mac. You a dirty Mac.
Our first topic is what is your biggest takeaway from that win over the Washington Commanders or the Wizards, the football Wizards?
Tell the young lads where you get Washington from. Who said Washington?
I don't know.
Tom Landry. He couldn't say Washington. He always said, I thought you may know. Since
they executed Tom Landry on the steps of Valley Ranch when I was like 4.
But one of Tom Landry's bits, he's an old school Texas guy.
He had an I Got Fired parade. I didn't know that.
You see, he did. But he couldn't say, he always say Washington. And so you're saying Washington. Okay. That's how Tom Landry said. He said Washington.
Okay.
Of course, I'm the only one that rememers Tom Landry clearly, but
yeah, you're the only one old enough to be up here.
It's Tom.
That was there when Tom Landry was coaching.
Landry, though.
Yeah, we know who he is, but you're the only one that's old enough
Just don't. He's baiting
to be around when he was actually roaming the earth.
Damn.
This is true, though.
Dinosaur.
What did they serve at the Last Supper? Was it fire?
Was it chicken there?
You know, y'all ain't shit. I don't do young women.
Anyway, since
I really don't do older women.
I
do like Miss Jackson.
I don't know what
if you know who Miss Jackson is, then you know ball.
So I think we have to have Ali go before Clarence because Clarence was doing some hating right there on Ali.
I'm not hating.
But demoted,
But I
huh?
can't have Ali go first unless I have Jesse's permission. What you got there?
What?
Cheers. Hi, Ali. Nice
He
haircut.
said hi.
Oh, thank you, Jackie.
What were you saying?
So we're gonna do our biggest takeaway from that game, and normally, 1-2,
Right.
and then we let the writers mess around.
Right.
But in honor of Clarence doing a little hating on Ali,
Dirty
can I
Mackin.
let him go first, or you want to go and then Ali goes?
You got a fresh cut. Let him rock out.
Ali, what was your biggest
Let him ride
takeaway
out.
from that game?
All right, I'll let you guys take the offense because I know that's what y'all probably gonna trend to. I'm gonna go. My takeaway is Brandon Aubrey making history yesterday, becoming the first kicker.
See, this is what I'm saying. You let him go, and he come with that bull.
That is some bull.
That's
some
the
bull.
biggest
I can't
takeaway.
believe they didn't let him kick from 60.
Hold on a second.
That's some bull.
I let
Hold
him go
on a
first.
second.
I let you go first, and you
Five
go Brandon
Career
Aubrey.
field goals of 60 or more yards.
That's good.
Come on now,
gotta
show
go
the man
kicker.
some love. He's a damn
man.
kicker.
It's a damn
He's the best player on this team.
You said he's a damn
man.
kicker. Right.
Now the kicker game has changed. Been a lot of chatter about how everybody can kick from 100 yards now, but we do have the best one.
Yeah.
And
They
I am
can't
offended.
kick him like Aubrey does.
I am offended that we had a shot at a 68-yarder and they didn't let him kick it. I am offended.
Because we just don't do stuff for perform.
It wasn't
It
performative.
would have been performative.
Wait, everything this team does is performative.
That would have been performative. That'd have been trying to show up Washington.
Jerry's
Yeah,
mad.
that's karma. You don't want that karma coming back on you. Because at the end of the half, end of the game, then
look,
try
it's
it.
not
When
just
it's
the field goals.
Fourth quarter, don't let them have a block. Don't do nothing to change the momentum just for performative sake.
I just want to throw this out too. Like, are we not impressed by the fact that after they got that safety, he kicked that ball from the 20 all the way to the end zone?
Well, he had
Yeah.
a lot of kicker stuff going on.
Guys,
A lot
I mean,
of
also
kicker
kicked the
stuff.
ball out of bounds too.
A lot of kicker stuff from Ali today.
Bro.
He's supposed to be perfect. He's Brandon Aubrey.
I'm a-
No kicking the ball out of bounds, giving them ball at the
That is
40-yard
true.
line.
My guy, we are witnessing a legend right there in Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't anticipate starting the show with the kicker stuff, but I
Because
think
kickers need attention, all right?
I'm gonna cut you a break because I know what happened. You assumed you were gonna go fourth, and that the
Actually,
good
I
stuff
did
was gonna be
assume I was
gone.
Clarence Maldon.
So
Yes.
you dug a little bit.
No, because none of
You
y'all are
dug a
going to
little
mention him, so I'm showing Aubrey some love on
No,
the show.
we're not going to mention them.
There we go.
Listen, we play the hits around here, but I want to ask you guys one question.
Oh,
Is it too early?
you're gonna just take the segment.
No, I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, go
Since
ahead.
you brought up the kicker.
Quarterback,
Because it came on Twitter last night, or X.
I'll do your role.
Is it too early to... Listen. Listen. I know how to quarterback too, okay? So stop it.
Come on.
Is it too early to call him the best kicker in the history of the league?
No. So you want to do kicker stuff too?
No, I just asked.
See that? See that?
Whole football
See that?
game, KG. They
No,
play a
see
whole
that?
football game.
See that?
And
I'm
we're kickers.
piggybacking on Ali.
See that?
I'm piggybacking.
A lot of kickers.
Piggybacking
like it.
I
on
See
thought we
that?
played the hit.
Hey, no. That's y'all's fault. Y'all let the writers go first, so that's on
Yeah,
y'all.
we did mess up.
We'll never let that
That'll
happen.
never
Trust
happen
me.
First of all, don't
Trust
do
it.
that. Don't
Trust
do that.
and
Don't do that.
believe
Hold
you
on.
me.
Stop.
Trust and believe you
Is there
me.
no press conferences
Never-
today? Y'all gotta be nowhere?
Never follow the sword.
No, y'all
like
don't
that.
y'all don't
do
got to
that.
write a story or
Don't
Don't we
nothing.
need some die-hard level content for the site? Shouldn't they be writing
God,
something?
dog. We
Y'all
let
have nothing to write?
We let y'all go first.
Austin said Chill's the only
Listen,
person you know who can find a way to interrupt themselves.
I didn't.
I rest my case.
Listen,
Oh,
Listen,
Victory
what?
Monday right here. This what it sounds like.
I don't know if it needs to sound like this, though. It is a Victory Monday. That means there's a shirt release, and this one's the Cowboy, not the Duck. Those are Cowboys, they're not Ducks. I need that one,
Golly,
though.
boy.
I need that. Jesse, save us. with
I
the
got
biggest
you, man.
Okay.
No.
I'm not even going
my biggest takeaway
Yep.
from the game yesterday.
Punter. How many times did he punt? Did he do
Did
good?
He punt? Did he punt?
Damn,
I don't
yes,
know.
he
I don't
did.
know. John, give it to me.
What?
My boy back in the suit,
Oh.
baby.
And
That's
yet,
the biggest
mine is
takeaway.
ridiculous.
That's the biggest takeaway from the game right there. Dak got out of them young boy clothes. He got out of them baggy jeans and that denim suit that he had on a week ago when he went up to Carolina, and they crapped the bed as a team. My boy is back in the custom suit and the loafs with no socks on, with a good bag on his side. He went out there and he was flawless. This is what I'm talking about. Dak, Don't you be getting back in them young boy clothes no more. All right, say that for Wanye and for CD and for George and Osa and all them, my boy. That's the biggest takeaway for me. You see what happened when Dak is in the suit? You see what happened when he gets back to the custom wear that he had to put on? He goes out there like a grown man. He do grown man stuff. He make grown man plays. CeeDee Lamb came back in. He found his grown man buddy. George Pickens balled out. Dak was still in that pocket, working that pocket, moving in and out of that thing, delivering the ball down the football field. Don't go back to that young boy stuff, bro. That's it. From now on, now you know. I don't know who told you to do that last week, but I don't know who told you that, but I'm so glad that you back to the suits on game day. And I saw your boy Ferg, he put the jersey on to come into the game, your whole high school jersey on. Hey, whatever you got to do, Ferg, 50 catches, 301 yards, got seven touchdowns. Whatever you got to do to get the ball thrown your way a little bit more, I understand it, Ferg. But Dak is back in the custom suits. Don't change, my boy. Don't change it up.
Gentleman's playbook, we need a sponsorship deal.
See, you gave him a sponsorship.
We need a sponsorship deal. Is it young boy or young what?
Don't see you.
Is it young boy or what?
You're not gonna get me fired.
Is he? I mean, what are we doing?
Oh, no.
I mean, kicker outfit. Kevin Gray will give us a damn takeaway.
All right, here we go.
Hey, at least mine happened on the field. At least mine happened on the field.
Let me tag in.
Kevin, get him.
What you got?
What biggest takeaway from yesterday?
Yeah, something football.
You got
Something
30
football.
You got 30 seconds. I got to talk. You got 30 seconds. I got to talk.
CD balled, Pickens balled, Javon Train Williams balled yesterday, and more importantly, the Cowboys played some damn man coverage yesterday and balled out yesterday. Trayvon with his concussed head at home watched the Cowboys play man, and they ball playing man coverage yesterday. That's my biggest takeaway is your main guys ball and Eberflus got some redemption. That's right. Put the graphic up.
Okay,
John,
don't do too much on the defense. That's later, Kevin.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. Yeah.
Nico! Call Nico. Tell Nico I said what's up.
Yeah.
Tell Nico I said what up. Tell my guy.
All right, that was good. Thanks, Kevin Gray. Make sure you watch the DLLS Mavs podcast. Does it need to go down
What do you
further?
got? That's that Bullwinkle?
I don't know. I saw it on that back thing when I quit for a while. I saw it back there.
Hey, Jesse, you're welcome. I got that shot yesterday of Dak. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Javon Train is a nice name. Biggest takeaway from the Cowboys dub, of course, is
What, skip over me?
well, you hated on Ali. That puts you in the bag.
You'll get 30 seconds.
No, I can't do that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Clarence. Yeah, go ahead, Clarence.
What you got?
Go ahead, Clarence.
The vibes. The shoddy vibes.
Okay, so kicker, suit,
The vibes. The dancing.
Kevin, you and me are going to do a show.
No.
Just me and you.
The dancing before the game. When CD scored that touchdown, he handed the ball to Paige Buckers. Okay?
Beckers.
Buckets.
Well, he went with buckets and Beckers.
I called her Bucket. I called her Lady Buckets. Lady Buckets. Lady Buckets. Mulagetta. But
Cut that one up too, John.
Mulagetta.
Mugaletta.
The fun that they had. And this team is not a tight team. What I'm saying is they're
Ain't a lot of puckering going on around him.
ain't no puckering.
Hit the like button on
Ain't
your
no
way in.
puckering. You're right. They're loose. They're loosey-goosey. They're having
some
fun. They
peaches in
like
the
each
chat.
other. It's a lot of, before the game, they had a pregame dance off with Joe Milton and Pickens.
Yep.
And the Dak, got them going. And I'm just saying, like I talked a little bit about it on the postgame show last night. I think if this team does get to the playoffs, they'll be looser than they were under Mike McCarthy. That was a tight team under Mike McCarthy. This team is feeling. They like each other. They're feeling good, I think. And that's part of Shoddy. Shoddy got them loose. Shoddy got them brotherhood going. These guys are having fun. And it was a fun afternoon at AT&T Stadium yesterday.
You got 45 seconds.
Yeah, I'm on laptop.
He's going to go over that. Come on. What's wrong with your computer?
Well, I think this part went out, and it's pretty new, but I am pretty rough on it. I'm going to have to get my mouse. I guess I'll mention it since nobody else wanted to in the first 14 and a half minutes. Jerry, I know times are tight. I don't know that. I don't know. I'm not familiar with his accounts. I don't have his Monarch Money login. But I know the way you operate the team, and so I know it's tight. It's tough out here. We can't be writing big checks, but go ahead and write one. If George Pickens isn't here next year, I don't know what you're doing. Okay? and we don't want to play with Muleta. You don't want to play with him and get into the offseason. Because then we're going to do franchise tags, and then guess what? David Mulugeta is going to be like, hey, George, here's the thing. Your hamstring's a little tweaked. Your back's a little sore. We're going to play a little bit of hardball here. Don't mess with it too much. Just call the man and say, go ahead and threaten him, matter of fact. I'm going to flip to Jerry's side this time.
That's not a takeaway.
The
biggest takeaway.
My biggest takeaway is pay George Pickens and do it today.
That's
my takeaway.
It's not.
It's not a takeaway.
You did all that riffing.
In
you
the
did
chat.
all that
That's
dance
not a takeaway
George
from the game
Pickens,
yesterday.
not a takeaway?
You did all that
That's not a
riffing.
takeaway?
One big takeaway from yesterday's game.
Was
You
it
did
pay
all,
George
you
Pickens?
did all
Mine
that
was a
damn
takeaway.
riffing
Just want to throw
Get
that in
on
there.
it, Jeff.
quit and then come back
Yep.
to not have a one big takeaway from the game.
Right. And you gonna hype
So you
him
just
up,
want me to rephrase it?
You
George
gonna-
Pickens is indispensable.
but you gonna hype KG
pay
up.
George Pickens.
You gonna hype KG up and talking about the defense and
not
man-to-man
one big
coverage.
takeaway.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're talking about football. We're talking about football. This is not a football take.
That's not a one big take, bro.
That's
Man.
not a take.
No, that's
that
not
football
from the
take,
game.
huh?
In the chat, is that not a takeaway?
You could have said the one big
Pay
takeaway
him.
was George Pickens.
Yeah, start off
still
with saying
balled out,
they should have
but
paid
you-
him. That's your
you went to
takeaway.
Jerry. That ain't a takeaway from the game. He do.
Ali, I saw 2 typos in the newsletter this morning.
Oh, really? Really?
Get him off you, Jerry.
Okay. Don't throw this back on me. Ain't no typos in my newsletter.
Real quickly, I do have.
gotta get him off you.
Real quickly,
There's
real
no
quick,
typos.
real quickly, we do have breaking news. Allegedly breaking news. Overshawn just tweeted T minus 21.
Okay, 3
His
weeks.
window is open.
Window
Window
open.
open.
Window open. So if you want to feel good, he just tweeted T minus 21. 21-day window opens for George. I'm sorry for DeMarvion Overshown.
That's the energy.
That's the day, but you got to get the window going.
All right. Super Bowl bound. We'll talk about Overshown. We'll talk about, is it more likely that they add to this thing or what after that win? That's a takeaway. I'm telling you, that's a takeaway. Don't let them tell you guys that I didn't have a takeaway. That was my takeaway. That's all next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. What you doing?
Do you feel that?
I do. I feel it. It feels good outside.
The leaves are changing.
Yeah.
The temperature is dropping.
Still hot out there. I don't know
The
what you're talking about.
pumpkin spice latte. Well, I
Well,
don't
you
know
don't gotta
about
do
that.
pumpkin
Yeah,
spice
it's
lattes.
Fall is officially here upon us, and there's no better place to celebrate than Globe Life Field for the annual Fall Festival on November 2nd. The fan favorite event is back for the second straight year with plenty of new fall themed activities to enjoy, including face painting, trick-or-treat stations, run the bases, carnival games, and much, much more, all directly on the field at Globe Life Park. This event runs from 12 to 4 p.m. and there will be costume parades every hour, so be sure to wear your best Halloween costume. Don't miss out on the fall event this year at the home of the Texas Rangers. Tickets now on sale at globelifefield.com/fall festival. That's globelifefield.com/fall festival.
All right, I want to shout out our friends at Branded Bills. Currently, I'm covering up their fine apparel. Let me take this Bullwinkle type thing. I don't know what this is, but I found it back there on a shelf. It's a moose. Oh, that's stars related then with a moose. That Branded Bills is not going to sell you a little weird moose topper for your hat, but this hat is from Branded Bills, as are the ones you'll see on our table when we're broadcasting. Branded Bills has awesome gear, whether you're a snapback guy like me. I also do like the trucker hat. They got those fitted caps, beanies, t-shirts. Branded Bills, they got you covered. Performance and style. Their stuff looks good. It feels good. All that. And if you're looking for gear that could make your brand, if you've got a brand, stand apart from the crowd, they can also help you with the best custom headwear. I might have to hit them up to make tank hats if they lose a couple games. Start your order, and they'll help you create the exact custom apparel you need. They got a partnership with a bunch of colleges as well, which you can see on our table. Head to brandedbills.com and use the code BBDLLS. You'll get 15% off on your first order. All right, it's the DLLS Cowboys podcast. That's good news about DeMarvion Overshown. 21-day window to come off of IR or PUP or whatever word it is. So he's got 3 weeks, and in the next 3 weeks, at the end of 3 weeks, they'll have to decide to activate him or shut him down, which means he's coming back in the next 3 weeks. And that's nice. That's exciting. Although I do want to tell our linebackers, who for the most part have been really bad at football, better day yesterday. Murray made
59.
Murray made some plays. My guy, Shamar James, forced a fumble.
They tackled.
They tackled
They
a little
tackled
bit.
better.
They kind of just went, we don't think you have any receivers. We're going to load this box up and see what you do.
Right.
But guys actually did their job.
Yeah.
And if you do your job, it makes it so it's harder for them to have anywhere to run.
Tackling is very important on defense.
I'm glad you brought up Shamar James. He started at middle linebacker, Sanborn, 0 snaps.
Yeah.
Not one snap, not one reserve snap, not nothing.
That's because the Cowboys, what they do, I think Eberflus, what he does is he goes home and he listens to everything I've said. And he's like, oh, Jeff wants to see more of Shamar. He likes having a nice athlete out here, nice little blitzer, cover some ground. We're going to have some mistakes, but that's growing pains. The rest of the linebackers I got, they're not growing pains. It's who they are. So let's give the youngster some run.
Well, and it's in keeping with what Shotty's done all year. You play bad, we're going to try somebody else.
Kind of, for a lot of people.
Well,
Not
for a lot of people.
Not
No,
for
no
everybody.
doubt. But,
Not for a lot of people.
you know, they benched Elam. You know, they benched Diggs, for a series of 2. You know, Charqueezy, they Durant, Bland, you got your money. You're a slot corner now. You got your money. Now we were doing our little
Which I
dances.
think is fair.
Right, but
I think it's fair
Like,
too.
you got your money. Now can we do what
yes,
we're
You're
yes.
best in the slot.
We absolutely
You're
can.
going to slot, okay? And so that's what he's done.
Yeah. No, I like that. I think that's nice.
And
Now-
also, like, let's be honest. You didn't know what Jaden Daniels you was going to get as far as offensively. Sanborn is not the guy that you want out there to have to be responsible when they go, if they were going to go read option,
Yeah.
and now Jaden keeps the football and is coming out the back end, and now Sanborn has to be the one to chase him down. That's probably not the guy that you wanted
No.
in that position for the game.
Why not, Jesse?
He's slow.
Huh?
He's slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. White.
What'd you say?
He said he's slow.
He's slow.
I thought
He
you
said he's just not the best
I thought
athlete
you
we
said
have.
something else.
Yeah, it sounded like something else.
No,
You
he's
wanna have
slow.
one of your
What do you
best?
think he said?
He's slow.
Don't say it. What you think he said?
I don't want to
You
say
thought I said he's
Just
slow.
say it.
Look,
Just say it.
I'm not saying
Are we
it's-
thinking the same word?
What did you think he said?
What do you
No.
think?
What do you think he said? What do you think I said?
You
Don't let him-
heard our
sucked.
color, didn't you?
No.
What'd
Thank
think?
you.
I thought he said sucked.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I think it's more of
He's
a
slow.
I'm
Slow,
not saying
slow.
that this is true for every person, but I think on average, the level
He does do
of
that.
twitch and athleticism does go up as you add melanin. And so,
That's what I thought. I
On
thought you made a melanated comment on top of that.
not all the time, but on average.
Because you know Jesse can.
So yeah, anyway. Does that win and move into 3-3-1 make it more likely that Jura Jones will help us out a little bit?
If we're guessing for Jerry Jones, I think that win and what you saw the defense do gives you the complete opposite of Jerry Jones being all in.
Oh crap.
I think that win and the way that the defense played yesterday, it cripples any F them picks going all in type attitude from Jerry Jones. Because philosophy wise, he doesn't want to spend, at least not in the trade market. He just doesn't want to spend in the trade market. He's not willing, unless it's very, 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 very bad. He doesn't want to spend. His hopes is still, you made the announcement 5 minutes ago that DeMarvion Overshown is in his 21-day window. He's banking on that coming back. He's banking on, see y'all, I told you, all the talent that we need is right there. Now, you can consider that fool's gold or real gold, whatever kind of gold that you want to consider that as. I think Jerry Jones looks at that and he goes, these are the guys that them as a team have drafted, have brought in free agency, has developed, and these are the guys that we're going to go with. So I am not going to spend money and or picks going outside of the building to bring in more talent. He loves what the offense is doing. At home, they're scoring 40 points a game. And he's like, he believes that what you saw yesterday was more of the norm than it was an anomaly of what that defense was. And I think showing that, you know what, we can get a pick six, we can create a turnover, we can get pressure, we can actually tackle the football. Jerry left that stadium yesterday feeling damn good about what's on this roster, and that weakened his push to have to go outside the building to get players, in my opinion.
And you're right. You're right. You're right.
Clip that.
You're
John.
right. You're right.
never hear
Add
that.
the
Your
word Jesse. Add the word Jesse. So you're
your
right, Jesse.
perspective is right, which is why after the game, I wrote a story. It's up on DLLS.
How
It's up
many
on
typos?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
fault.
Don't do that. Don't
My
do
bad.
that. Don't do that.
My bad.
Don't do
My
that.
bad.
Okay.
My bad.
It's up on DLS now. Do something, Jerry. It's up to us to light a fire, to hold his foot to the fire. It's up to us to push the envelope, to encourage him to do something. It's in your court. The picks, the ball is in your court, Jerry. The Cowboys are still in it. This parity across the league. Dak Prescott's playing MVP level. Your defense, your defense coordinator embattled all last week. They came up with a solution. They had their most complete game, most complimentary game of the season. Help them out. Help Dak out. Do something. Last week you said nothing's untouchable. I want to help this team. I will do anything to help Dak, to help this team get over the hump before the trade deadline. Now, last night, you kind of paused that by saying, I like how we evolved and all that stuff. No, now is not the time for complacency. It is wide open. You haven't won in 30 years. You have not won in 5 playoff wins since your last Super Bowl title. I've witnessed them all. Not a time for complacency. You feel good. Go and add to what your team is doing. They're trying. Dak is playing at MVP level. Your defense is trying. Shotty is moving and bitching people and doing whatever he can to milk something out of this defense. Now it's up to you, Jerry. You said your biggest regret was not getting the Super Bowl in Tony Romo's prime and now Dak Prescott's prime. You can't do nothing for Tony Romo now, but you can do something for Dak Prescott. It's time for you to noodle around, find a trade to help this defense. That's his word, not my word.
Said noodle around?
He said noodle. He said, last night he said, I don't have nothing noodle up right now. Well, noodle up, Jerry. Noodle up, step up, help your team. Do something.
Does Jerry feel like he's already done something? Does he feel like trading away Micah, bringing in Kenny Clark, drafting, Overshown, and like, because I think he, and then
but last week he didn't say that. He said I would do something. He was after. He said the Parsons trade gives him the flexibility to add to what they're doing.
But then he saw something like that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought like yesterday it was a crippling thing for that energy, because he's like, wait a second now, this looks like what I thought it was supposed to look like for 6 weeks, and for him, could be looking back and saying, this is what I always knew it would be, so I can kind of stand pat at this time. Because, and Stephen and Jerry have both said it, that we don't pick up the phone.
And that's the problem.
Those folks have to call us. So I don't know if teams are going to be reaching out to them and saying, hey, we want to give this player away.
Again, you're right. That's their attitude. My point is we have to hold their foot to the fire. Do something. Yes. Last week he said the Micah Parsons trade gives us the opportunity to do something. Mm-hmm. He said we need to keep winning. Well, they won. Okay? The trade deadline's in November 4th. Do something to help your team to take them over. Again, it's wide open. I cannot stress enough. Just watching teams across the league, even Dak said it last night, we can beat anybody. With the way this offense is playing, you can't compete with anybody. You watch the teams, you saw them play Green Bay. You see them play Philadelphia. You watch San Francisco. You see Tampa. The teams in the NFC. It is wide open. The opportunity is there now. Don't be complacent.
Yeah, and it probably will be, to Jesse's point, and that's apparently what he sounded like after the game, which hurts my heart a little bit. Because,
a little bit?
A little bit.
Because you want to start working on the draft. That's right.
No, because Jerry can't hurt my heart a lot.
Picks. You want them picks to work on the draft.
He did say yesterday, I'm pretty proud of all those picks we got. That's something he said last night.
Yeah. And you could have a lot of picks if you trade all your best players. You could have a ton of picks, and you could be really proud of that. And you won't be good enough to win anything, and then maybe you'll do a good job with those picks, and maybe you'll become competitive in 4 years, and maybe it's just like, he just picks whatever he's done recently, and that's what they're the most proud of.
Clarence's point, too, like, it would just be a damn shame to watch Dak, and we spoke to Dez yesterday. He said he believes Dak's playing the best ball of his career. It should be a shame to waste it all and not see this team. I don't want to say playoffs, but, this offense is a playoff offense. Defense, you hope to see more what they did yesterday going forward. They make a move. Maybe that helps, sure. It would just be a shame come January, we're sitting here talking about how Dak Prescott can't carry over what he's doing, and we can't see it postseason play.
I have a sneaky suspicion, man, that he left that stadium last night and he was like, man, look at that Clowney. That Clowney's he's getting active, and look at those guys up front and those linebackers, Shamar is running around here, and Deron Bland. That's why I paid him for those pick sixes. And look at those other young guys coming along. And that boy, I'm telling you, when that Overshown gets back, he is going to be just lights out. And that's all that we need. I just felt like he got in the Jerry Mobile and made his way back to his mansion. And that was a thought on his mind, is that we have all that we need right here. And to your point, holding those picks up to him is like a proud baby. He's just waiting for that next year to be like, well, we're going into this draft and I got all these picks. But I hear what you're saying,
Light a fire under
but
him.
I think that performance yesterday might have just poured a little bit of water on whatever anger that had them ready to move in such a way.
But isn't the secret that if they had lost, he would be like, well, if we're going to have to improve internally otherwise, and if they win, he'd be like, see, we're on our way. We don't have to.
It's a roller coaster every week.
Jerry was going to find a way to not be aggressive.
Right.
It doesn't the
and
results
if they
don't
get
matter.
smoked next week, you may be back to
To how he was.
We got to get aggressive. We don't have enough.
See, I think he would go back to, oh no, we have what we need. We need to change some things.
Right.
Like I think regardless of result, Jerry would go whichever direction allows him to not be aggressive. Because here's the thing. You could make the playoffs with this team, I think, if you have the 24th best defense in football.
Right.
I think you could make the playoffs.
24. You don't have to be 10.
Your chances of winning the Super Bowl are 0. 0. If you don't have a good offense and a good defense, you will not win the Super Bowl. It does not happen. So even if you think, hey, you know what? This thing's going in the right direction and we'll be good enough to get in the tournament, you're going to get mollywopped your first game in there or your second game in there by a team that is top 10 at everything. So, if you actually want to go for it with George Pickens, if you actually want to go for it with Dak playing this way, then you go for it. It's not we can be good enough to get in and see what happens. That's how you get smoked, and that's the way they always approach it.
I agree, and I think this year is different. I don't know if the other team's going to be top 10 and everything. I don't know that, and maybe the Packers
It's
are.
almost every year the Super Bowl is
I
won by
agree. I'm
somebody
talking.
who's top 10
I'm
in both.
focused on NFC.
Chiefs will be top 10 in both.
I'm just focused on NFC.
Lions might be top 10 in both.
I'm just saying there are teams out there that are beatable. With this offense, and maybe you can play complementary football. That if you get an offense that's the
opposite of pressure on Jerry.
Huh?
That's the opposite of pressure on Jerry.
Now pressure because you need some defensive players. Need a pass rusher.
There you go.
Pass rusher.
That's the spirit.
Go get light a fire under Jerry. Let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not give him this layer. Well, we know what Jerry's going to do. So let's not get excited. Let's not get our fans excited because we know what Jerry's going to do. No, keep the pressure hot on Jerry.
That's right. Coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast, who would you like to see added to this team? You. Who would you like to see added to this team? It's next. Also, we'd like you to join the Supporters Club. I see Jake there. He's got the badge next to his name. Bunch of folks in the chat today with the Supporters Club badge next to their name. There's Austin. There's Jake and Austin and Dro Nose and Jeremy. Everybody's up in here. We appreciate you guys that are part of the Supporters Club. When you do that, you get the little badge next to your name. There's Jackie in the Supporters Club. And when you're in that, you get the badge next to your name, which helps you stand out in the chat a little bit, lets you know that you're part of the family, lets us know that you're part of the family, and we appreciate that. You also get some behind-the-scenes things that we do up here. Might get a video of Clarence checking Twitter and hammering down whatever's in that can a little bit. Might do a little behind-the-scenes for you.
That's how I got the demo information.
Huh?
So I got the demo information.
Oh, Cherry? Is that Cherry Coke?
Yeah.
Did you put one back in the fridge when you took it out? Because I keep putting cherry Cokes in the fridge and I never get to drink one. Ever.
Is that what
I keep putting them in because we just got
I'm
the
going to put one back in the damn fridge.
Nah,
I just went to the fridge. I need something to drink. I grabbed a cherry Coke and I came down for the show.
You're not wrong. That's the way that the fridge is used. That's the one beverage that I'm like, oh, there's never any in the fridge. Let me put some in. And then I go to get one.
You got to hide it.
Just let it go.
Join the Supporters Club. You get some behind-the-scenes stuff. You get access to some exclusive emojis and all that, and that's nice. We also are trying to set records, have you subscribe to the newsletter that Ali writes. We appreciate his work on that, alldlls.com/newsletter. It's free. We ain't going to send you no nonsense. We're not going to charge you nothing. See, John's going to try to get you at all times. And the newsletter is wonderful. It keeps you up to date on everything going on. With all of your DFW sports, you can just get that knocked out while you're hammering down your coffee. or your energy drink in whatever variety that you choose, and you'll know what's going on, and then you'll be ready for water cooler talk. If you are one of those people that goes into work, it's important to be prepared for the water cooler. I know I am. All right. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast, and it is a Magic Marker Monday. And what I'm looking for from you people in the chat, 3 people said Micah Parsons or Michael Parsons or Michael Parson.
Bring him back.
Parson.
Probably not realistic. Plus, people still insist Jerry is so good at what he does. And there are people who will just ride with Jerry no matter what. When I tell you I do anything on YouTube and the comments are all like, yeah, you see how many tackles Micah has? And I'm like, if Jerry's convincing you that dude's not amazing, that's on you, my friend. I too would like to have one of the best non-quarterbacks on the planet on this football team. That's not going to happen. He's gone. We've moved on. Who would you like to see added to this Cowboys football team by Jerry? It's not going to be Micah. He's gone. Stop it. The moose you. Make me get the moose after you. Jesse Holly hit me. Oh, no, never mind. You're going through it right now.
Yeah, I'm going through it.
Does anybody have a name written down?
Yes.
Okay, Clarence hit me.
Put 2 guys on there?
Of course he does.
Max Crosby, but also with an asterisk, Bradley Chubb.
Yes.
Either
help
or?
the pass rush. Help the defense. Help the pass. Help the pass rush. Help the defense. Help the pass rush. Max Crosby. Help them picks.
I do think Max Crosby is the perfect one because I try to sometimes I just like to tell Jerry all the ways that he fails, but sometimes I like to try to help him out. The one way that you could say something before a game or after a game, because he loves to keep talking about Micah and that trade, the one way you could come out of this and sell me on, dude, we nailed it. And it would have been by accident because you just traded Micah because you were mad and it's a bad trade. But if you came out of it and you want to talk about cap space and you want to talk about we're going to be better today and better later and all that. So you flipped Micah for 2 ones and he got a whole bunch of money. If you could take half of that trade compensation and get Max Crosby and still have an awesome pass rusher who makes a little bit less, and I have a first-round pick, you could sell me on winning a trade. Outside, like using 2 first-round picks, you are absolutely, positively, let me not say 0 chance, 0.001% chance that you ever find something as good as what you traded away with those picks. Pretty much no chance. But if you could get something comparable or almost comparable and have a first-round pick and he makes less money, well, Jerry, that's your version of winning that trade, and you could sell me on it, baby. Go get Max Crosby.
What's the rapper from Dallas that went country? My mind just went totally
Is
blank.
that Jelly Roll?
Oh, Post Malone.
Post Malone?
Can
I
you
don't know
think
where
of the
Jelly Roll's
marketing
from.
you could do with Post Malone and Max Crosby?
Is there white guys with tats?
And they're from Dallas.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Max was from
I didn't know it was from Dallas either.
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Max is from Dallas.
I didn't even know that.
He still lives in the off season.
I didn't even know that.
The marketing you could do with Max Crosby and Post Malone.
Yeah, Max would be the perfect one. He already has a contract. He makes less than Micah. You could get him for less than you got for trading Micah. He plays the same position. He could fix the deficit you created. He's the perfect.
And he's a baller. I mean, Dak talked about CD and picking 2 ballers, 2 dudes.
Perfect.
Max Crosby is a dude. Ask Patrick Mahomes. He gives Patrick Mahomes fits. He is a dude, certified dude.
Jesse, hit me. What do you want to add to this thing?
All right, so if I'm adding anything to this team, I have a criteria first. Here's my criteria, okay? If we're going to do this, we got to have 2 more wins, okay? We got to get 2 more wins. You got to go and beat Denver, then you got to turn around and beat Arizona.
Yeah.
Then go get me DeMario Davis, linebacker from the New Orleans Saints, and go get me Minkah Fitzpatrick. Go get me Minkah and DeMario Davis only after we get 2 more wins. If we drop the ball on one of these next 2 games, Denver and or Arizona, I'm not moving anything. I'm not moving anything because I don't believe at that point in time, I don't believe that this team is truly playoff bound. Honestly, if you drop one of the next 2 to Denver or Arizona,
because then it gets tough.
It gets real tough. But I'll take 2 more wins. and then go get me a linebacker, Demario Davis, and go get me a cover safety in Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Okay, I like that. You're gonna go for a little bit at a couple of spots.
Yeah, but I think both of those ensure you playing better defense. I think Minkah is a guy on the back end who can, when you start having to face some of those tight ends and, in the passing games, the playmaker. And I think Demario Davis, what he brings, he's going to bring a level of leadership to this defense that is sorely needed. That is needed in the worst way. He's a film junkie. So guys like Overshown and Shamar James and others, he'll take under the wing. And he's like, listen, I'm going to show you guys how to watch film, how to prepare every single day of the week. He's also a solid Christian man. I like that for my personal belief, but he's a good Christian man, great community dude. He's the kind of guy that won't come in here and fall victim to the glitz and glam of the Dallas Cowboys. He's a football playing dude, and I think he brings a lot of those other younger guys along with him and help elevate their game. Like, he's the guy, when I ask for, hey, who's calling these guys together and saying, hey, who's watching some extra film? That's who Demario Davis is. He's that guy that brings everybody together and gets everybody on one accord. You won't have those communication issues and things like that if he's your linebacker.
Like that. We like that. It's
Yeah.
nice. We get now 1, 2, we add 3. Now we're cooking. Ali?
I'm going to stay with pass rusher. I would love Max Crosby, but I think the value is obviously going to be much higher than I'll go with Jalen Phillips from Miami. And the reason why I'm putting him in there again, the value, I don't know if Jerry wants to pay that price to get a guy like that. You got to give up your first round picks to get a guy like that. I don't know if he wants to go that route. And I think Miami, as bad as they are, they could be a team that's on a fire sale right now, willing to shop a lot of their guys away. So I think Jalen Phillips could be more reasonable. Would I love Crosby? Absolutely. But again, I don't know if Jerry's willing to go that far to give up more for Crosby, considering his value is going to be a lot higher.
Jerry, don't tell me how much you have to trade and then be afraid to trade for the big ones.
Exactly.
Like, hey,
So-
we got a lot. Now we got a lot of firepower.
He speaks it. I
A lot
go
of
off that.
ammo. And it's like, hey, you want to use some of that? No, you can't have the ammo now.
Yeah.
That's good,
Don't
John.
do that.
That's good, John.
Don't-
That's good.
No, don't do that. And somebody in the chat says Crosby's not from Dallas. He's from Collierville. Same damn thing. Same damn thing. We're talking about DFW. We're talking about a local kid. That is my point. He's a local kid.
All right. What do you got? Wait a second.
Stop
Stop
Brees
it.
Hall
No,
running
running
back.
back. Stop it, man.
See,
Running
you
back.
just,
See,
you
you're not
just,
serious.
you
You're not
just
serious
trying
today.
to upset the
You're
apple
not
cart
serious
now.
today,
That's
man.
not serious. That's
You're
not serious.
today.
Be serious. Seriously. Seriously, be serious.
What's not serious about that?
There'll be like two of the same backs in the backfield.
Yes. We got McDonald's at home.
We really do have McDonald's at home.
We got McDonald's at home.
Javonte doesn't have to end the season with 300 carries.
Yeah, he do.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, run him into the ground.
No, he doesn't.
When all of a sudden did you have this love and this appreciation for running backs?
Exactly.
Who the hell are you? And what did you do with Jeff
You don't
Kavanaugh?
respect
I
running
went
back.
4th. Now I could throw Trey Hendrickson on there, I guess, but I don't want a rental player.
You had
Like you already
someone
have a
else that
rental
you was
star.
gonna-
But this is a rental player too, but he's a running back, so he's cheap.
Why you worried about money?
Huh?
Because that's what the
Talking
owner worries
cheap.
about.
Why you worried about the money?
Oh no, I was saying it was a good thing. Like Brees Hall plays running back. They don't make money. No, I just want to get better.
Go give me a chain. Go get me a real change of pace back.
I just want to be better. I want to be able to run a back out there and never worry about who's out there and not feel like it's all on one guy. And if Javonte rolls an ankle, we're terrified. Go get me Brees Hall. I almost wrote Mark Andrews, but I think he makes too much money because I'm trying to think of creative ways to pick an offensive player.
Why you?
Curious why. Yeah, I'm
they
curious
don't
why
need help
Mark
on. I
Andrews.
need help on defense.
And you score 50 that way.
The fire
No,
is
because
burning.
I've never seen
The
what
house
happens.
is burning on defense.
We're not going to fix that. So
Black lives matter. The house is burning on defense. It's not all lives matter right now. It's not empty offense.
I'm back in the blue.
The house
Okay?
is burning on
Silver and blue.
defense.
I'm back in the silver and blue, and I'm telling you,
Ben, don't call me for being that meeting, Ben. I don't want to be in that meeting.
What mean? That's a
I
child.
don't
Not
wanna-
even a
I don't
bad
wanna be in that
meeting.
meeting.
The house is burning on defense, and you
Yeah.
trying to help the offense.
So I just told
you
you.
put the water hose on offense.
I just told you that nobody wins the Super Bowl if one side of the ball is really bad. It just doesn't happen.
so help the defense.
But no one's ever tried being 6 points better than everyone else on offense. So if we could just add something else. The dirty little secret is outside of Ferg, and Ferg can't block a lick. Outside of Ferg,
Breakfast Fan 4 can though. That dude was road grading.
He can kind of block a little bit, but they don't want him to be in on receiving plays, and Jalen Tolbert's being asked to do weird blocking stuff. If you can find me another tight end, I'm in. I'll take it. I'm interested.
Another tight end.
I think if you go back,
Luke Schoonmaker can't play, and he plays a decent
Another
amount.
tight end.
Another
He
tight
can't
end.
play.
We asked what we need to help
We got a
this
safety
team.
because Luke
And you-
Schoonmaker's on this
he
team.
says another tight end, another running back.
We got a safety in this game because
Help me
Luke
out, dog.
Schoonmaker's
that's
on
not
the
fair.
team.
That's not fair.
Help me out,
That's
dog.
not fair.
Why?
It's probably not one tight end in this league that if he had to go one on
Boy,
one with
Tommy
DeRon
Tremble
playing,
will smack him.
no, he won't. No, he won't. And
Okay,
you know, Tommy
he wouldn't
Tremble,
allow. So
Tommy
Deron
Tremble-
Payne, the Cowboys got a safety because Deron Payne came off the ball to his left, all the way to the tight end,
And-
dog walked him
got
so
a safety
bad
'cause
back to the middle.
They got a safety because Javonte Williams was dancing. You at the 1 inch line. Ram it up in there.
Throw a bomb.
Hey, you
They
said
could've
that
done
yesterday.
that
Yeah,
too.
you said throw a bomb yesterday.
I did say
Yeah,
that.
they should have.
We were-
I think they
said
should have.
it.
Yes,
But-
I agreed.
I mean, but you can't be dancing in the end zone looking for a hole if you're on the 1 inch line.
Rich said Crosby's contract is an average of $35 million, not much cheaper than Micah. That's literally a whole Deron Bland contract almost. Deron Bland's real contract is like $14 million a year for 2 years. Like the numbers that they gave you are the made up numbers at the end that aren't guaranteed. $12 million is a whole almost Bland.
Yeah.
That is 2/3 of Osa. That's
I'll do Achan. I'll do Achan in the linebacker.
H-Chan would be good.
Why you go Brees Hall?
I was just picking a running back that I had seen
The,
because I
the
go off
fumbler.
of,
Do you seen fumble?
no, I go off of names that insider
phone
folks
is
say
Cowboys.
could
He
be
did.
moved,
He did.
and that's the
Okay.
running back that I saw, and I'm like, because we got one, maybe Blue gets cruising.
Well,
He showed a
the
little
Jets
bit.
could be selling
mean-
too, so I see why. Probably went
That's
that
a
route,
good
but-
point, G from Jersey. Darnell Washington probably the only one that could block, but he's 300 pounds. He's
Darnell
he's
can do
heavier. He's heavier than Deron Payne.
Darnell's
So
got a better chance at blocking Deron Payne than Deron Payne has of covering Darnell Washington.
Facts.
So we're in this.
Facts.
We're in the mix with
Facts.
that. I wanted to draft Darnell Washington. He's so fun.
I did too.
290-pound tight ends.
Yeah.
That's fun. And they
He
don't
can
listen
move.
that way. They listen at like 260.
He
I'm like,
can
that dude's
move.
every bit of 300. Coming up next, my thing on my laptop doesn't work. What I put for the fourth segment?
why Vegas hating?
Why is Vegas hating on the DLLS Cowboys
hating
podcast?
mofos?
Sign up to be a diehard. Now's a good time for it. You get a wonderful t-shirt when you sign up. You get to pick one from the merch store. We got a bunch of cool merch in there. And now, when you're getting your free t-shirt, look at that Victory Monday. Look at that. Look at that. That's a t-shirt for you right there. I got the 88 Club recently. That's a t-shirt that we got. It's awesome. CD's back.
We got
kicking
this one
butt.
right here too. Them
You
boys.
got the Dim Boys shirt
Them
that
boys.
Jesse's rocking right now. And while you're picking out your free t-shirt, you should probably go ahead and snag a hoodie too. Clarence broke it out today. He's got his DLLS hoodie on. And those are things you can get when you sign up to be a diehard. Now the hoodie is not part of the. You can't pick the hoodie for free
No, just a t-shirt.
because that's a premium, high end, super expensive.
And don't do what
piece of
Clarence
clothing.
do. Don't dog underneath the hoodie. Don't dog underneath
You're
the
not
hoodie.
doing that right now, are you?
He's 100%.
There's no way he's dogging under a hoodie.
100% he dog
There's
underneath that
no
hoodie.
way. No one dogs under
100%.
a hoodie unless they're just going to the gas station. My God.
That man is psycho. I'm telling you, this man is a loose
wouldn't
cannon,
think-
bro. This man is a loose cannon.
You do that like all day? You'll wear a hoodie with nothing under it?
No, mostly I just got up this morning. I was trying to get down. I was trying to get up for the 10 o'clock meeting. I threw the hoodie on.
Okay.
It was cool. It got cold last
It
night.
was cool. Oh, it was very
it was cool this morning.
I
too.
It was
woke up, it
cold
was
this
55.
morning. I said, I'll
Yeah.
put this on. Let me get down
That's
here.
interesting. So you view coming to work like running an errand.
Yeah, that's how he treats it.
Just like pop this hoodie on and not work.
Oh, I mean, you put a lot of thought in your clothes?
I did. I put on a Rangers thing. I wore some-
You put a lot-
I
put a lot of
check.
thought
What
in
I
your-
do is I check.
I can see we got fashionistas up here today.
I check what studio we're in each day to see if I have to wear my long pants. And I did. I had to wear long pants today. And I smacked on a nice little Ranger shirt. But sign up to be a diehard. You get a free t-shirt when you do that. You get an ad-free experience on our website. You join our Discord where we got all sorts of stuff. You can hang out with a whole bunch of like-minded DFW sports psycho fans like yourselves. Discounts on merch and events, all those things. Just go to alldlls.com. Sign up to be a diehard. It is the DLS Cowboys podcast. Let's power through some super chats as we work our way to our final topic of the day. Nick's in there. Everyone's talking about Crosby, but they should go and get a combo of Minka, Phillips, or Brooks from Miami. It would be fun.
Miami's going to do a fire sale soon.
Miami's bad. That's why I wouldn't
They're
feel
going to do a fire sale soon. They're going to
And they're
fire their
lesser
coach,
value.
Yeah.
and then they're going to start looking, how do we unload some of these contracts, some of these players as they start the rebuild in Miami.
It would be fun. All I want is a Jerry Jones 30-year flashback.
You want Waddle too, right? Since you want help.
I would love that.
wouldn't mind
Jalen
Waddle.
See?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Hickens,
don't
Waddle,
want Jalen
CD.
Waddle? You don't want Jalen Waddle?
I want help for the defense.
That is help. You'll score 50 points.
We're gonna score
They
50.
scored 50
That's help.
points. They scored yesterday.
44.
And they took the
And they
pedal
won.
off the metal.
The
They
metal
could have
off the
scored
metal.
more. They got conservative.
If we score 50 in every playoff game, we'll win them.
I was
We'll
telling
win that playoff game.
That's what it's going to take.
yesterday. They were about 40 yards away, and they stopped playing in the third quarter from having a 300-yard passer, 2 100-yard receivers, and a 100-yard running back.
Yeah,
They could have had all that yesterday.
Let's
Dak
get
had
Washington.
264 midway through the third quarter.
That's against Washington. Let's get Washington.
They could have had a 300-yard passer.
Washington went out there and gave you the ball back after 3 plays, pretty much every drive, and they lost their best pass rusher on like the 6th play of the game. Like, we got to score 50 on the
Dorrance.
good teams.
When we're talking about Dorrance as your best pass rusher,
Who
you're
went
not getting
down?
to the
Why
quarterback.
you hating
went
on
down?
Dorrance?
We gotta love Dorrance. He ain't no pass rusher. Come on, we keep it real right here.
He might be the best pass rusher on this team.
And therein lies the
So we
problem,
can't
which
hate
is why
too hard.
we want Max Crosby. Therein lies the problem.
Michael's in the super chat. Everyone's talking about the ones, but I'm here for trading a 2nd to 4th round pick for 2 players, linebacker and safety. Yeah, let's load this thing up. That's what I want. I want flashback Jerry, where he says, not what could get my fan base excited enough and not mad at me, and we could be competitive throughout the season and maybe sneak into the playoffs. But what makes me the best team in the league? That's what I want him thinking. But he hadn't thought that way in 30 years. What would make us the best team? Do I need to make 4 trades?
Yeah, trade
Cool.
Micah and get a nose tackle.
Yeah, he intentionally made his team worse because his feelings got involved because he's a billionaire who's used to having his way, and that's unfortunate. Family-run teams are always cheap. I don't know if you guys know that. There's a reason that the Cowboys and the Bengals operate similarly. If you are the owner-operator, you're going to be cheap. That's just how people do things. But I would like to see flashback Jerry. I need Jerry to be in debt and think that winning the Super Bowl will turn him a profit. That's what I need to happen. You're already getting your profit. Give us our Super Bowl. Ozzy's in the super chat. If Jesse had more of them quick twitch muscles, Dante Whitner wouldn't have caught my boy.
Damn.
Well,
No.
That's Twitch on Twitch now.
Got nothing for him.
That's Twitch on Twitch.
Don't cuss nobody out this morning.
Got nothing for him. He right.
Yeah, but you have to think about it this way too. There's a lot of things that go into a person's entire life. So Dante Whitner on a play caught Jesse. Jesse's team won the game. In life, just based on seeing Dante broadcast a couple of times, I would take being happy. That's an incredibly unhappy person.
Yeah.
He is not having a wonderful go of it.
You're right.
And I hope that it gets better for him. But yes, he caught Jesse on a play.
Yeah.
Hey, just don't forget, he caught me on a play
You won.
in the National Football League.
Exactly.
Ozzy.
That's true.
Don't forget that. I keep telling y'all,
He wouldn't have caught me at ACU.
you gotta remember. Don't
He
forget
wouldn't call
that
me at
part
UT.
that I was actually caught in an NFL football game.
I don't want to hear it from you.
Listen, hey,
Hey.
oh,
What?
Whoa,
Oh,
what was that?
See that
Hold on,
again.
run that again. Run that again.
Yeah, I missed that. Wow. You can't appreciate OJ.
You can't appreciate
That is a
it,
Clarence
Man,
OJ.
y'all gotta understand. OJ was a bad boy.
Literally,
We know that.
On the
Literally.
football
We
field.
know that. Allegedly. If you get convicted in what's the other one called? Not criminal court, but
civil.
yeah. Can we call him a murderer?
No.
No,
Okay, alleged.
yeah,
He's a leg.
allegedly
Alleged.
Well, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
in criminal court.
Well, he was held responsible in civil
Civil
court.
court. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe not a murderer, maybe responsible for deaths, allegedly. Selvin's in
Maybe.
the super chat. Thoughts on Chubb or Jalen Phillips from Miami? I'm come on. Whatever you got. Come on. Give me better players. Give us a chance. Although more importantly than all of that, Flus, I know it took you 7 weeks. Thank you for listening to us. And just trying it.
And Diggs. He listened to Diggs too.
He did. 4-man coverage.
He told Diggs to shut up.
That's right.
Then he
did.
eventually
listened to
listened.
us.
He did what Diggs
Then he
said.
realized, oh, he
did
was
what
right.
Diggs
I got to
wanted.
listen to him.
And then Diggs didn't even play.
Well, that's a whole other issue.
And Triquez Bridges was out there
I spell Trikweze.
Did y'all see?
Trikweze.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Did y'all see the relief on his face
When they didn't throw a flag on him?
when just at the end of the game? Like
Yeah.
he just looked like a man that was
A
just
whole
like,
new man. Yeah.
I don't.
We're talking
2
about-
more weeks
Flus.
of Matt Eberflus, like as the way the defense was going, that man might have missed the game. He might have had an aneurysm.
2 weeks from now, we'll have Revel back, and we'll have all Pro Bowlers on defense.
Hey,
Wait till Jerry tells you.
Rebels 21 days is going to start soon. He's supposed to be matching with Overshown. Talked to his dad last night.
So this is the Cowboys finally ran a bunch of man coverage, which Eberflus does not like to do. And you could have been a little bit scared of it. And don't get me wrong, you played Washington without their top 3 receivers. So it's probably a little bit easier to do. But let that be a lesson to you that if you're the worst on the planet at something, you're allowed to try something else.
Yeah.
Because also the splits in that game when they were in man versus zone was when they were in zone, Jaden Daniels was good at football.
Right.
When they were in man, he couldn't do nothing.
Right.
3 of 11, got sacked a couple of times versus 8 of 10 for 73 yards and not getting sacked and an almost 100 passer rating. Don't be afraid to do something different.
Yeah.
Don't be predictable. This is the National Football League, the one that Jesse played in. It's the National Football League.
And got
And
run
they-
down in.
And got run down.
And they got to the quarterback when they blitzed. That forced fumble was on a blitz. Shamar James blitzing. Blitzed the quarterback.
My guy. Night 405's in the Super Chat. Jerry makes business decisions like a scared cornerback. I'm not here to blast Jerry today. He gets enough of it, and he deserves every bit of it that he gets. But today is a day for celebration. We won a football game. Dro Nose is in the Super Chat. Keep the picks. We need talent and depth on defense. Edge, corner, linebacker, Reuben Bain Jr., LT Overton, Anthony Hill Jr., Malik Muhammad. Now he's naming college players for you guys if you're not familiar that we're going to try to add. That's the thing. Just do what Steven says. He loves to say talent acquisition is 365 days a year. I'm surprised he doesn't add the caveat except when we're on spring break.
On the boat.
Yeah, when we're on the boat.
Or when you're at the crib for when they're raccoon hunting.
Yeah, we're up in Arkansas.
Like in Arkansas,
hunting.
yeah.
But outside of that, it's 300. So it's like 341 days a year, give or take, is how we acquire talent. We will draft. We will sign free agents. We will trade. We will do what makes our team better and gives us a chance to win the Super Bowl, not what gets the fans to shut up enough that they'll keep supporting me and come to the game.
If the Joneses said, Jeff, we'll give you a week on our yacht
Yeah.
for free. Go wherever you want 1 week.
Yeah.
You can no longer talk bad about us. Would you be bought?
Yes.
No, because I think I'd want to go to Europe, and that's a long flight, and I'm not going to pay you that
Can't you?
big a prize for me to do it.
You want to take the yacht?
I could just take the boat the whole way, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
you
I'm
take
saying.
both.
Like,
Might get seasick.
well,
It's
that's
a
a
yacht.
yacht.
It's
It
a
ain't, it ain't a yacht. It's a yacht. It ain't.
I would thoroughly enjoy that
It ain't
trip.
a Carnival cruise.
I would enjoy that trip. I would not enjoy it as much as I enjoy having the freedom to be honest about Jerry Jones.
Okay.
So, like, is there a cash payment he could make? Yeah.
Nah, just a yacht.
Yeah.
Just a
that
yacht.
that
Just-
number exists.
What about a yacht and the friends of your choice?
No.
Well, the friends will come in anybody. Anyway, if you give me a yacht, the friends will come.
Well, I
in.
don't like- I don't
the
do
friends of your choice.
Like, I don't
You
do
could
the
be like
celebrity worship
You could be like
thing.
Stephon Diggs on passing out little
That
pig
doesn't really
baggies.
appeal to me. It doesn't really appeal to me. Like, I think you have to be super rich to where your moral compass gets jacked up somehow.
Oh, your more compass not jacked up.
No, not in that way. Not in that way.
You don't like
I would want
you don't like
person.
a boat full of honeys.
No. Maybe
No.
I guess if I had a honey and then, but we were just admiring, maybe.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I'm
Vegas, why you
I'm
hating?
calling Cap. Give me some caps. Throw some caps in here.
Vegas, why you hating? Dak Prescott is currently 9th in MVP odds in the National Football League. Currently, Pat Mahomes is number 1. Number 2 is Baker Mayfield. And then there's Josh Allen, I think, is 3. And then there's a drop off to a bunch of other people. Dak is at number 9 right now. And I would just encourage anyone, much like the year that he should have won it over Lamar Jackson, I would encourage anyone to just take a look at what those 3, the favorites for MVP, have done this year, compare it to what Dak Prescott's done. And what you'll find is that Dak has been better.
So what is it?
I don't know.
So what is it that is it the record? Is it the record
Yeah.
that
If they had one loss or something, he'd be up there.
because I mean 7 weeks into the season, this thing and the way the league has shown so much parity right now, it can go either way. Like they're like, I think there are teams that are starting to show themselves kind of like, all right, this is the cream of the crop, is starting to kind of rise to the top. But 3-3-1, this thing could go either way. I just like 9th is for the way Dak is playing, and Vegas is not usually wrong in certain things like that.
Yeah.
Is that a telltale sign that this thing is going to go bad for the Cowboys?
Vegas probably thinks it is. I think if they get to 5-3-1 and you look up the Vegas odds for MVP, he'll be in the top 3 or 4.
So,
And then if they lose 2 games, he'll drop like a rock.
Okay,
I think.
Okay,
I think. Yeah, it's got to be the record because it's not like being a Cowboy holds you back. It elevates you. Like
some may think it holds you back. Some fans may think because you're a Cowboy that they're hating on you that way. Simply because you're a Cowboy, they don't want to give the
maybe. And I'm
love.
sure there are some voters that the Hall of Fame kind of hates on the Cowboys a little bit.
I think they hate on the Cowboys for getting attention when they're not good. So if they're winning, it goes the other way.
Get it together, Vegas. Stop hating. How about that?
I mean,
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through, so be cool, everybody. We love you. Be easy.
eliminate the contingencies.
We all silly like the mayor.